Who will be left standing when the dust settles? A furious, primal force, or a cold, ruthless machine? Today we witness not just a battle, but a clash of philosophies. History loves to repeat that time spares no one, even gods, even legends. But what happens when the past refuses to die? Imagine the year 146 BC. The Roman Republic is an insatiable beast, devouring nations one by one. Legions march across Greek soil, turning ancient cities into provinces. But there is one valley not found on the centurion's maps. A narrow gorge where time has stopped, and where 300 Spartans still live by the laws of Lycurgus, worshipping war as their only craft. 300 Roman legionaries, the vanguard of a celebrated legion, enter this gorge. Their objective is simple: clear the territory and secure a passage for the main army. They are confident. They conquered Carthage. They crushed Macedonia. For them, this is just another point on the map. The Roman commander, Prefect Marcus, raises his hand, halting the formation. Ahead, blocking the only pass, stands a wall, not of stone, but of bronze and flesh. 300 Spartans. They do not look like an army. They look like living statues from forgotten myths. Their armor is old but polished to a shine. Their crimson cloaks faded by the sun, but their eyes burn with a fire the Romans have not seen in their enemies for a long time. Marcus rides forward. He wants no senseless bloodshed. He is a pragmatist. "Lay down your arms," he shouts, his voice echoing off the cliffs. "This land now belongs to the Senate and people of Rome. Pay the tax and live in peace." But his answer is the dull thud of 300 spears striking shields. The Spartans do not negotiate. They have waited for this moment all their lives. Diplomacy ended before it even began. Rome makes the first move. At a sharp command from the centurion, the legionaries act as a single mechanism. 300 arms rise, and the sky turns black. Heavy pylons, javelins with long iron shanks, rain down upon the Spartans. The impact is terrifying. The pylons pierce the bronze hoplon shields right through. But the Spartans do not discard their defense. With a cold-bloodedness bordering on madness, they seize the weapons and, with powerful jerks, snap the wooden shafts of the javelins, leaving the iron heads stuck in the bronze. Their shields are now mangled and heavy, their balance destroyed, but they are still in the warriors' hands. With a wild roar, the Spartans rush forward. Two walls, bronze and steel, collide with a thunderous crash. And here, Roman cunning takes its toll. The Spartan shields, weighted down by the embedded iron, are unwieldy. The Romans, sheltering behind their massive scutums, take the impact and begin to push. In this shoving match, this battle of shields, the Spartans begin to lose ground. The Roman wall stands like a monolith, slowly forcing the Greeks back. The outcome seems preordained, but Sparta does not know the word impossible. Sensing their shields are failing them, the Spartans change tactics in the heat of battle. They cease to be mere soldiers and become furious beasts. They shove back the Roman shields and begin to unleash their primary weapon, inhuman physical strength. Spartans kick the Roman scutums, knocking legionaries off balance. They grab the rims of the Roman shields with bare hands and rip them away, exposing the enemy. They slam in with their shoulders, using body momentum as a battering ram. The Roman formation, designed for fencing, cannot withstand this onslaught of brute force. The legionary ranks break open. Into the gaps fly short Spartan Xiphos swords. Romans begin to fall one by one, their vaunted defense breached by pure rage and muscle power. Sparta manages to turn the tide, transforming an organized battle into a bloody slaughter where they are kings. In this critical moment, when the Roman formation is ready to crumble and die, the sharp, piercing whistle of the centurion rings out. The Roman line swings open. Exhausted, wounded legionaries of the first line, barely breathing from fatigue, instantly retreat to the safety of the rear. And through the gaps, like fresh dogs of war unleashed, step the legionaries of the second row. They are full of strength. Their swords are sharp. Their shields are intact. For the Spartans, this is a death sentence. Their muscles are seized from the heavy work of killing. Their breath is ragged, the adrenaline fading. They have just given everything to break the enemy, but a wall of fresh, rested soldiers rises before them once again. This is no longer a battle. It is an extermination job. The Romans lock their huge scutum shields, forming an impenetrable steel testudo, and begin to push methodically. A stab with a short gladius from behind the shield, a step forward, a stab, a step forward. The Spartans continue to fight like lions, but a conveyor belt of death works against them. Heroism shatters against cold calculation and endless rotation of ranks. One by one, never taking a step back, the Spartans fall onto the blood-soaked earth. They die standing, pierced by Roman steel, taking enemies with them, but their numbers dwindle. The Romans close their ranks and continue their rhythmic slaughter. By sunset, the screams fade. The last Spartan falls, never having released the hilt of his sword. The Roman eagle rises over the battlefield. The legionaries stand exhausted, in battered armor, looking at the mountains of corpses. They have won, but there is no joy in their eyes, only grim respect. Today, the machine defeated the man. Discipline broke the spirit. The last 300 Spartans fell at the hands of the Romans, and now Rome has fully conquered these lands. But history remembers that brave warriors once lived here who feared no death. Who do you think would win? Let me know in the comments. Also, what battle would you like to see next?